When it's coming to a divine feminine or divine masculine, everybody wants them, but they don't want to do the healing. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this clearly. Those masculine and feminines have done so much work on themselves. They're not going to accept the bare minimum in their life. They're out here building legacies for themselves. When I tell you it's either do the healing or the person you want, I'm sorry, you won't have. These masculines and feminines have done so much work on themselves. They're out here helping other people heal. Helping others find higher versions of themselves. They're not just doing this for themselves. Yes, they have children of their own. Their families, their ancestors, their guides. As I said before, they will not settle for the bare minimum out of anybody. Not being used, not being taken advantage of. All the attacks on their life just because they're not settling for the bare minimum. So I suggest, this is a suggestion from me. If you really want a divine being, heal. Do that healing for yourself. Do that healing to become a better version of yourselves. Do not let all these addictions overtake you. You're living, not just for yourself. You may have kids too. You're living. You are truly living your life. You're building your businesses, your legacy. You're finding a higher version of yourself, a lot better version of yourself. It's like everybody wants everything to come to them easily. That's not the way it works at all. It's like you truly have to work to get what you want in your life. There's no living off other people's energy. No more. You're going to literally find divine beings, their guides, their ancestors. They'll make it clear to you. It's not happening. You will not continue to live off anybody else's energy and think everything's going to come easily to you. You are literally going to meet those beings who are saying enough is enough. Yes, I'm speaking wholeheartedly on it because I've had it done to me so much. People literally think you won't find out who you truly are. While they're sitting up here taking from you, literally stealing from you. Stuff that don't even belong to them. Oh, we're living off this person's energy. We're going to keep living off that. And no more. At all. You're going to literally meet a divine being or several divine beings who will put their foot down to it. This is a big part of my story, where I wasn't even allowed to find out who I was spiritually. I walked away from my family because I started finding out the ugly they were doing behind my back to try to keep me from finding out who I truly am. To find out they were stealing from me my whole life. They didn't want me finding out exactly who I truly was. Then I'm just looking at the whole situation carefully. Then I find out that these same people are living off my energy, trying to take the destiny that God has for me away from me. Because they wanted everything to just come to them. They didn't want to work for it. They wanted to sit down, bully people, trash other people's names. Then got the nerve to play victim. So when I say, if you want a divine being in your life, do that healing on yourself. Find what God truly has for you. Find what God has for you. Don't let your family's belief system keep you from finding out who you truly are. Because I guarantee you, just like me, I was truly surprised to find out who I am and what has been hidden from me my whole life. You never know until you do that healing and find your higher self.